Welcome back, Holotable Heroes, to another Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your boy Scribble, and it is Monday morning, the day of momentum, you might call it, because words are hard to say. No, it is Monday morning. That means it is Galactically Challenged Day. Stupid Tuskens. Well, anyway, let's get some feats done, shall we?
So give it up.
My dead body.
So, the modifiers for today's particular galactic challenge is Test of Strength, which is essentially a test of your patience. Because ultimately what this global modifier does is completely removes all of the benefits from our own modifier. Essentially, nobody can gain any TM or assist until they've used special abilities 10 times or more, which obviously kind of counteracts with the Tusken ability of, gaining stacks of momentum when the enemy gains TM. So they can't gain TM, we don't gain momentum, which means everything sucks, basically. However, I'm not going to try and get this done at the red box level, and I don't think you should lose any more here over it either. So what I recommend you do is actually go in at tier 7. There's a reason I suggest tier 7. It just means we only have to do the momentum feat at tier 8. I wish I could do this a little bit easier for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you could possibly do it at tier 8 with a full squad of Tuskens, then I would say it's pretty easy. However, my Tuskens are still relatively low gear. So I'm going in with a gear 8 Tusken Chieftain with his Zetas, Tusken Warrior at gear 9, and then I've got an R5, R4 on Tusken Raider and Aurora, and gear 8 on Shaman King. The reason I go in at this tier is because I can, like I said, get the momentum tier done at tier 8 instead of tier 9. It just makes it that much easier. Now, it does mean we need to do a number of battles in order to get this done, but it's better than kicking yourself in the teeth repeatedly. So all I'd recommend is just always focus down whoever has the ambushed blue icon on them. If you keep on going for them, and whenever you have the ability on Tusken Warrior, use that first special. Save the first special with Shaman because you'll want that for healing up afterwards. And just focus down, like I said, one unit at a time. Keep going for Resistance Hero Poe, then you'll go for Vandor Chewie. Is it Vandor Chewie? No, it's Resistance Hero Chewie, or whoever he is. Okay, let's go ahead and use this, gain that offense up, and just work on it slowly. Don't use the second special with Tusken Warrior. I don't feel like it's worthwhile. You'll lose all your stacks of momentum on that character, and you really want that ability to control the enemy. You want to be able to stun them. So when we've got, I think it's like over 20 stacks of momentum, and one of our characters gets attacked, the enemy will be stunned, which is very, very important. Plus, the ambushed character, we can quite safely ignore taunts on the field from both Holdo and JTR, which is very, very useful. So again, just slowly. Raider is the key, really. He's the damage output if you happen to have got him relicked, thanks to, I think it's is it Lord Vader's requirement? I can't remember. But yes, just play it patiently, ladies and gentlemen. Play it patiently. Go after Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca after you've killed the enemy's Poe, and then it's on to Finn. Ignore the other characters unless you get a free opportunity, which is highly unlikely to go after Resistance Hero Finn. Yes, Finn. Then do so. But I found this to be relatively easy. It just takes a little bit of time. You might find that you start losing some of your Tuskens, which is a shame, especially if you use the Chieftain. I don't really want to lose Chieftain. He keeps us a little bit healthier. And yeah, it's just a case of building up those stacks of momentum over time, increases our defensive capabilities. But here we go. You'll gain more than enough momentum doing this, which is fine. It keeps you alive, as we're always going to be stacking that defense as we gain momentum, which is lovely. And once you get it down to just Resistance Heroes Finn, JTR, and Holdo, it's pretty much plain sailing from there. You can almost put it on auto at this point. I wouldn't recommend it just because Warrior makes bad decisions. If you've got more gear, more relics, I'd recommend you try and do this at a higher tier. But ultimately, this is not a particularly pleasant galactic challenge, ladies and gentlemen, so I would just take the least path of resistance, even if it means we have to take a battle or two more to get it done. I'm going to be doing this in 3 battles myself, because that's just the way I find it easiest to be done. Just always target down the person that has got that momentum, and you should be absolutely fine. They've got an element of recovery on them, which is a little bit frustrating, but eventually you will actually run through and get your, I can't remember what it is, the Test of Strength debuff will be gone on some of your Tuskens, which will lead you to be able to actually assist, attack out a turn, gain additional offense, all this good juicy jazz. JTR being incredibly annoying because she just passively dispels all her debuffs, passively gains foresight. She's very irritating. Very, very irritating. There's a reason why she used to be so good at soloing characters, because she has so much survivability. But we also have boatloads of survivability because of all that momentum we've stacked right now. Just gonna use that basic over there. JTR, you will day one day. Come on. We've nearly actually got it off on Chieftain, Warrior, and on Raider, so we are looking pretty right now. We are looking pretty. Gaining all of those stacks of momentum. Oh yes, we've got this. We're going to just put this on auto now. It's only Holdo left, and what's Holdo going to do except for, you know, not tell anybody what her plans are and then blow up the enemy capital ship with a maneuver that then gets decanonized almost. Super. Smashing. Great. Now it does take 4 or 5 minutes to get this done, but you can see you can do this even with low gear Tuscanus. Not too shabby, if you ask me. So that will give you wins with Tuskens and momentum feats up to tier 7. It'll give you a decent chunk. Go in at tier 8. Now, what I recommend you do is leave Tusken Chieftain in, remove your 2 weakest Tuskens, and then I personally went with a pair of Sith here. I threw in Treya. Treya is very useful because she'll be able to isolate. Typically, I will isolate Holdo, and I'm throwing in Malak, because he can just start life draining. Now, if you have got Galactic Legends, just use Galactic Legends. You know me, guys, I don't like to use Galactic Legends in these scenarios if I can help it. We're taking the same approach as last time, just go after the person that has got the ambushed mechanic, okay? Hopefully you don't lose some of your better units out the gate, and hopefully your Malgus does not get stunned like that. In a situation like this, do not go for Poe with your Malak. Just go ahead and attack someone else. You don't want to be getting those counterattacks. We're going to lose our Chieftain here, which is a bit of a shame. Always with your Tuskens, hit the ambushed characters though. That much is key. Now we've got this Isolate, we're going to put that on Holdo and use it over on Malak. We want to keep Malak alive as long as possible. He does have that rather juicy life drain ability, which we'll be using to slowly drain out characters. The Isolate means we don't have to worry about one of the taunts, so we can think about getting rid of characters like Resistance Hero Poe, Resistance Hero Finn, etc, etc. So let's just keep working on these guys. Hopefully we can keep that taunt on our Malak as long as possible. And just go after Poe. Come on. Poe, you want to die, baby. You want to die, baby. Come on, Poe. Let's go, Poe. There we go. Poe is gone. With Poe gone, I feel a little bit better about life. I'm just going to hit Holdo right now. Please don't kill my Raider. I would very much appreciate it if you did not kill my Raider. Alright. Oh, Raider's going to die, isn't he? Ooh, Raider is still alive somehow. Let's go ahead and cleanse that taunt off JTR. And again, we're focusing down on the characters that have got that ambushed ability. That is what we want. Malak does not have his... he does not have heal immunity from JTR, so we'll just keep on focusing over here. Please don't do another AoE. I'd be very, very happy if you didn't do another AoE on me. Alright. Got the shock. The shock is useful. Let's actually try and keep Raider alive right now. That's why I used the Isolate ability targeting Raider. It'll decrease his cooldowns, but really what we're looking for here is just to keep him alive with that little bit extra bonus protection. Let's kill Chewbacca. Lovely. Now we're on to Resistance Hero Finn. Oh crap, I wasted my... Okay, that was a big mistake from ourselves there. We wasted our Isolate. We've no longer got it on Holdo, which means we're going to have to be hitting Holdo for a little bit. Even if we've lost Raider, we should still be okay, provided we don't also lose our Aurora. Oops, that was a mistake as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that shock, or remove the taunt for now. I don't actually want to hit JTR, but I guess we don't have much of a choice. Let's just get rid of all this foresight. The heal immunity. I'm not liking the look of this right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's just basic. There's no point doing the life drain right now. Again, targeting over here. Okay, great. Now we can get this back over here. Try and keep our Malak alive right now. Keep using the specials. We really do want to get rid of Resistance Hero Finn here, because he is actually dangerous, and we can actually farm out the momentum feat. Are we... Yeah, we've still got heal immunity, unfortunately, so let's just do a basic. I probably shouldn't have even attacked him, truth be told. No heal immunity now. Let's go ahead and life drain on resistance here of Finn. Healing ourselves back up. Lovely jubbly. And slowly but surely we should be able to deal with Finn. Nice timed stun there. Let's keep using the specials. It is important. Nearly got that Finn out. Finn is gone. Fantastic. No more Finn. That's what we like to see. Okay. So I'm actually going to switch this over to JTR now. I'm going to put the isolate on our Aurora, and now we just play the slow game. Now it's just the slow game. Let's heal up a little bit and throw this saber over at JTR and just keep on focusing her down. It should be relatively easy. Holdo can't really taunt at this point because JTR cannot gain that foresight anymore, which means, you know, Holdo can't do anything really, realistically. And every time we are basicking on an ambushed character, that's actually giving us stacks of momentum. So we can actually slow this all the way down. If you get down to Holdo right now, maybe don't put the isolate on her. Maybe just put it on auto basic for a little bit. Let's actually gain the let's actually get rid of all of the stacks of well, maybe let's not do that. All the stacks of that test of strength off of our Aurora, I think. Holdo should actually be able to recover her own health every so often, provided she's not, you know, provided she's not increasing her own cooldowns. Just keep on going every single time. The only reason I'm doing it like this, guys, is just because this is a way of slowly but surely getting that momentum to build up. You should be absolutely fine. I did it last time like this, just slowly but surely poking away at Holdo. I do feel like it is worth it, because it just saves you trying to do it at a higher tier. Now, I can't obviously show you the feat activating because I've already done it myself, but that is the general gist of it. After you've done that, you just go up to the final tier, and all we're going to do, the only feat we're going to do here at final tier, is complete the battle and the undersized squad. Now, there are a number of teams that can get this done. Personally, I find it easy just to go in with something like a Sith Empire. We can use Darth Revan, Malak, Basti, and Sith Marauder. Why not? Why not use something like this? Obviously, if you've got anything like a GL, you'll be able to go in and just absolutely walk this. Don't really recommend using teams that rely on turn meter generation or attacking out of turn, because that just makes it a little bit harder. Let's go ahead and put Tenacity down on Holdo. Not sure how she managed to get that, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get the fear just so that we can do this, and that will get rid of her taunt. Lovely jubbly. And yeah, let's try and deal with JTR out the gate, I think. Just one big hit. Wow, they are tanky. And let's spread some of that lovely, lovely shock. And hopefully get rid of JTR. Good, she's gone. We never liked her much anyway. And then just kill them one at a time. One at a time. We could probably even put this on auto at this point, truth be told, ladies and gentlemen, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm going to target resistance here of Finn and just go to town. We should be absolutely fine. It's an easy Underman victory here. Like I said, I don't recommend you try and do this with Tuskens unless you've got particularly good investment in your Tuskens. There's just, the global modifier really doesn't play into our advantage here. So yeah, just take the gold box or even take the silver box. As long as you get those Ommis, that's the most important thing, really. Now, what I'll do is, right now, I'll just say, hey guys, thank you so much for all the support you've been giving me recently. We've broken through 6,500 subscribers. Thank you all so very much. If this video is useful to you, please subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below saying how bald my head is. It's beautiful, I know. And make sure, if you haven't already, catch my video series on the latest Conquest feats. I will get you that red box, okay? Well, no, I won't actually get you. I'm not going to play your account for you. But check out those videos. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.